Namaste, this is Shami Makta, Yoga Acharya. I will share with you today 3 methods in how you can unblock blocked nostrils, to open the blocked nostrils. These are less known practices, but they have a lot of scientific basis. I think anybody with basic biology knows that the right brain is attached to the left side of the body and vice versa. And when you read about neuroscience, you know, and I would suggest books like V.S. Ramachandran's Phantoms of the Brain, you find out that the nostrils have a dominant flow, and they will flow dominantly for 1.5 hours or 2 hours, and they switch their dominance. But in some of us who have chronic problems, one nostril will be dominant because we are oriented to behave and act in a particular fashion. And so this is limiting at a mental level, but also physically it can affect your breathing patterns. So yoga has devised several methods how to release such blockages. And this aspect and branch of yoga is called Swar Yoga. So today we'll take a few steps on how to unblock. One is just to close the dominant nostril and initiate action from the less dominant one, which is if your right nostril is dominant, you shut your right nostril and initiate some breathing technique you already know. One would be Kapalabhati, which is the hyperventilating breath, and you continuously exhale from the less dominant nostril. It's like this. Yes, and the other one is, of course, to initiate even breathing, which means you shut the dominant nostril, and from the less dominant nostril, you breathe to a count of 4, inhale, and exhale to a count of 4. So that way you are having one nostril active, which is less dominant, and because of this engagement, it is going to open up. So that is simple and commonsensical. In neuroscience, actually they do manipulate this by putting water in the ears, and that is something similar to Jalniti. This is used by neuroscientists when they are dealing with split personalities, but that is another subject. So we have discussed one method in how you can release the blocked nostril. Other one is to sit in a position where the legs are locked like this, ideally in Vajrasana, but some people with ankle and knee problems may not be able to execute, then you sit cross-legged. Then you take the hand into the armpit of the less dominant nostril, opposite side. Suppose your left nostril is blocked, then you put your hand on the right side. And whichever is the opposite, you need to do that. So if your right is blocked, then you do it on the opposite side. So your basic method is this, that you must understand it's the opposite side, then you use the hand under the armpit, and if whichever of the opposite side of the less dominant one, and you press it now tightly, and you have to do it several times in the day to initiate the opening up of the blocked passage of energy. So that is one system. The other thing is to, instead of the thing, and this is nice because you don't need a prop. So that's the second method, where you put your hand under the armpit of the, opposite side of the less dominant nostril, and you stay like that for a few seconds and initiate the opening. You'll feel that it works, and maybe you have to try it several times in the day to be able to do that. And if you are lucky enough to have a prop, which is called the Yoga Danda, then you can use that. See how well it is. In a Vajrasana, it is perfect. If you sit cross-legged, it's going to be awkward because you will be tilting in a particular way to be able to manage. At the Vajrasana, it seems to have a perfect fit to any body. So this is where you do that. So instead of the hand, palm, you use the danda under the armpit, and now you are able to again initiate a flow. And again, there's the same thing, is the opposite nostril is what you press. And this is easy because you can just sit like this. Is available online, and this is how you sit and meditate. The mudra is another subject altogether, but you can also hold a mudra according to the healing that you want to initiate. These are the 3 methods of opening blocked nostrils. There are some more methods which I will share with you in the subsequent video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.